When we don't climax during sex, it can feel confusing, it can feel frustrating, especially if this becomes a regular occurrence. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what's going on, why does this happen, and how do we get it sorted so that you can feel normal again and climax during sex. First up, if this video today is helpful for you, then in the bottom right, you will see a red box that says subscribe. Click on that box so that you can get the latest videos and tools as I share them. All right, let's get straight into this. So what happens? Well, perhaps we can get hard when it comes to intimacy. There may be some erection challenges at some points, but in general, that's okay. Then we start to feel like I've got to get in the zone. I've got to focus. I must do this. And we put pressure on ourselves to be able to think I've got to climax for this to be successful, right? And no matter what we try, it doesn't matter how much pressure we put on there, how much focus, transporting ourselves to different worlds. And there comes a point where it doesn't matter what we're doing, it's just not working. We're not able to climax. And then what happens? Well, we feel this sense of embarrassment, shame, awkwardness, because of course it has to stop at some point, and then it feels like the whole thing just falls apart. So what is going on here? Well, this is usually, when it's a mindset thing, this is usually self-pressure that we're putting on ourselves. And what do I mean by self-pressure? Well, things like we are criticizing ourselves that, what if I'm not good enough for them? Or we feel ashamed about certain parts of our body and we don't really talk about that. It's just something that goes around in our head of what if they don't accept me? What if they don't like this? And I don't like this. So all of these things start stacking and ruminating. And you can see that it causes even more pressure when it comes to sex. And this ultimately is what we must figure out how to turn that dial down. So imagine like a boiler switch, or there's pressure building up in the cooker, and this switch is going off the charts into the red area of self-criticism, self-shaming. What if I'm not good enough for them? And the dial is going like this because it's about to explode, and that's when we can't climax. And so what we must learn how to do is to turn that dial down so that it stays in the green balanced area so that we can feel calm and present. That may feel like a world away right now, but I promise you it's not. This is about getting the right tools and strategies to get this sorted. That's how we can start climaxing during sex, and not just climaxing during sex, enjoying it, feeling even more connected and present and peaceful in the moment. So how do we do that? Well, if that sounds good to you, then I'd like to invite you to take the free performance anxiety quiz. This is the first step to be able to get the right tools and strategies to get this sorted. What is the performance anxiety quiz? It's 10 yes or no questions that you answer. In the comment section below, you'll see a link to that quiz that will take you straight to the page where you answer the first question. And this will then show you your score, plus I will send you a free guide that will show you what are the tools, what are the strategies to be able to get this done so that you can climax during sex and feel normal again. So if that sounds good to you, head to the comment section below, click on that link, and I will see you at the quiz on the first question.